you put your home on the market, there are some small and not so small renovations you can do to really improve the attractiveness of your listing. Joining us to talk about these renovations is Rick Wiest, president of Thompson Creek Window Company. Rick, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. So obviously a brand new kitchen and a sparkling new bathroom make any home look very attractive. But those can be big ordeals. Now, say you don't want to spend, $100,000 renovating your home just to sell it. What are some small things you can do around the house that can carry some big value when you go to put your home on the market?
Sure. Well, curb appeal, of course, is a term that we hear a lot from realtors, and they're talking about the outward appearance of the home. And I think there are a lot of things that you can do to improve the curb appeal of your home. A fresh coat of paint is an obvious one. Changing the color of your front door, another big accent. A lot of people that are in the market for a new home recognize right away whether the windows and doors have been replaced or haven't been replaced, and they're going to calculate the costs, or at least what they expect the cost to be, into their offer price. So many realtors would recommend doing some of those cosmetic improvements before listing a home. So perhaps putting in a new front entry door. A lot of research from the National Association of Realtors about the amount of money that you would recover from an investment like that. Mm-hmm. There's a cost versus value report that you can find online that might tell you that 70% of your investment in new windows, or up to 100% of an investment in a new door, may be recovered in resale value.
Okay, great. What about one thing my husband always looks at when we go see a new place is the roof. Is that something that you should consider doing as well?
Absolutely. If the shingles are worn, there's an obvious, any signs of leaks are certainly going to detract from the home value or slow down the amount of time that it takes to sell that home. So if you really want to move that home quickly, those are things that certainly should be addressed.
Okay, great. You mentioned windows as one of them. Now, if this was something that you were going to replace in your home, how big of an ordeal is this as far as time is concerned? When do you need to start doing this, from start to finish? How long will it take?
Well, it depends on who you're working with. But in many cases, a window installation can be done in 30 days. Front entry door, similar time period. So if you were thinking about making a decision like that to try to turn your home quickly, this might be an investment that you could make. There are different cost ranges of windows and whatnot. You're probably not going to go with the highest end product, but many times for a modest investment, you can increase the time to sell that home and recover most of that investment in resale value.
Okay, great. What about gutters? Obviously you don't want to roll up to a home that's on the market and see gutters hanging off the side of the house, huh?
Sure. Well, tidying up the house is important, and even landscaping, cleaning that up, fresh coat of paint, making sure that everything that's supposed to be hanging on the house is where it's supposed to be is going to be important. A lot of people don't notice the gutters right away, but gutter protection systems have become quite prevalent out there to keep the leaves and debris out of the gutters. Mm-hmm. Makes a low-maintenance home, and a lot of people aren't interested in buying a new home to maintain. They want a move-in ready home. So anything that you can do ahead of time to make it feel and look like it's ready to move into and live in is going to be something that's going to help you maximize the value and sell your home as quickly as possible.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for being here and for all your advice, Rick Wiest from Thompson Creek Window Company.
Thank you for having me.